How is everyone doing today? And in this video, really quickly, I do want to get a lot of the videos I promised y'all out very soon. As y'all may know from my previous video, I have been sick, haven't been able to record videos, but now I'm feeling a little bit better, so I might be able to record them very soon. So thankfully for that. Y'all are not getting my face cam today. Sadly, I am using my stand-in for when I record for my other channels. If you play Starro, you probably know about this character, Silverwolf. I just really like her, so you're getting this today. But let's go ahead and start talking about the localization adjustments volume 4 that we got announced to us yesterday night, or last night I guess you could say, when it comes to all the different things that we're going to be getting because of the rush towards JP, or anything to compensate for us being as fast tracked as we are when it comes to all the things that we're being rushed on, right? So we're going to see what benefits we're going to be grabbing with this being said. So the first thing to look at is going to be the story event schedule, or the story event preview. So I am going to show you the units that we're going to be getting, because as we know, a lot of these schedules line up with the characters that are associated with these events. First, for early April, we are going to get Piece of Cradle, and Piece of Cradle is going to be, if I'm not wrong, I do not remember her name. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's Risa, my bad. Risa and Miko. Now, Miko is actually going to be a very strong character for ice teams. I'm not going to be basically diving deep into these guys' kits. I'm going to be saying what I remember for the most part of most of these guys. But this is not a kit overview video. This is not a kit or character analysis video. That will be later on. But this is just to show which characters are going to be in each banner for those that want to know. But we are going to be seeing Risa and Miko. And then for the next one is going to be the Little Empress and the Peaceful Breakfast. This is going to be the Mia, SS2 Mia, and also Mion. So she is going to be able to get her SS2, same with Mia, and this is gonna be really nice. I do know this Mia is very strong. She has 2-turn defense down, which is really nice, and 2-turn fragile. Ooh man, this is nasty. So this is gonna be a very good debuffer for Mia, really good general debuffer for most teams when it comes to being able to have that 2-turn debuff, which is very strong to be able to have on a unit. And then the next banner is going to be the Beauty's Onsen story, and this is going to have Isuzu and also Nina. So this is going to be really nice when it comes to knowing which characters are going to be inside these banners. So those are the ones that we are going to be receiving, and as you may see, the schedule is going to be early April, mid-April, and then early May. They're going to come in quick succession for the most part. I do think when looking at these characters right now, especially because we are looking at the schedule here, it either means that they're postponing again Aina, which is a really good general buffer or debuffer. I forgot which one she is specifically. I think she's the debuffer. They're postponing Aina once more, and we also aren't going to see Angel Beats yet. They do clarify on Angel Beats again later in this document, so we will be going towards that in a quick moment. The next one is going to be, they also are saying that they do want to make sure that they're updating these story events every 2 weeks. So we are going to get a steady amount of content as time has gone by. Now we are going to see that we are going to get a Memoria selection recruitment preview. The Memoria selection recruitment is expected to roll out in early May. Once implemented, you'll be able to select 10 SS Memorias from the wish list for recruitment, guaranteeing one of them when obtaining an SS Memoria. So if you don't understand what that meant, because I think it was a little bit self-explanatory, but to dumb it down, they're going to give us a list of SSs inside a banner, and you get to pick 10 of which ones you want. 10 of whatever SSs you would love to have. It could be new ones, it could be a dupe, it could be whatever you want, but it is 10 of your choice. After you pick that 10, they will give you one of those. And I think this is a very good banner style because this allows you to flesh out your account for things that you need, maybe characters that you want, maybe those last few dupes you need for a character. Don't recommend that, but I do recommend fleshing out your account for what you need specifically and getting those characters that you haven't gotten. This is a really good banner. I don't know the list that we're going to be receiving or which characters are going to be in that pool, but this will be something I will talk about in the future very extensively to be able to make sure you get the most value out of your pulls or out of your roll. That way you have something that's going to help your account immensely. Next, going into the next portion, we are going to be seeing some gameplay optimizations. And this is going to be part of the May update. Same thing with the selection recruitment. We are going to be receiving a faster way to be able to, I'm assuming, get the, wait, let me just read it. Protein memory shards, rank SS, rank S, and rank A can be converted into memory shard points at a certain rate. These points can be exchanged for protein Memoria shards, rank SS. Okay, so basically these dupe shards that we get, or the ones that we grab from the, you know, battle pass, we grab from the stories and the side events. I'm assuming it's saying that we can basically rank these up into these points that can be put onto other characters. I'm trying to get this correct, because these are the leftover shards, the ones that don't have a specific name to it. These can be made into shard points at a certain rate. So I'm assuming A ranks, you probably need a crap ton to be able to get these shard points. S, you probably need half of a crap ton. And then SS is probably like 1-to-1 maybe, or 1-to-2. And then you make these shard points. Then you can use these shard points to be able to make SS shard points, which I don't see the reason why you would want to use SS shard points to make shard points. But I do think this is mainly so that your leftover S rank shards and your leftover A rank shards that you're probably not using, because there's no reason to be piling these out onto these S and A ranks, you use these to basically funnel them into SSs after a certain amount of time, because we'll eventually have a surplus of them. We'll eventually have a lot of them, to the point where you could definitely use those extra shards to be able to convert them into SS shards and then start leveling up, of course, the characters that you actually like. And the next thing is going to be reserve life stones. And this is going to be so that when you are at the limit of your normal life points, reserve life stones will begin to accumulate, helping manage life points more easily. They can be used to restore normal life points or participate in battles and socializations. So I'm assuming this is the overflow mechanic in stamina, so that when you have full 5 life stones, they're going to start building up a pool of additional life stones that you can use at any time. Usually this is at a reduced rate. So let's say for every 5 life stones that you missed, you get 1 back, or for every 3 life stones that you missed, you get 1 back. This is of course to incentivize you to still be playing and not to just leave the game completely. But this is still a really great quality of life for those that of course don't get that much time to hop on, get to play on the game. And then when you finally do get the chance to hop on or get on, then you're able to just speed through content because you have so many life stones in reserve. So this is a really good change without a doubt, and I'm very happy that they're doing this. The next one is going to be some exclusive benefits, which this is very exciting. The exclusive benefits are going to be, we've added content to the login bonus event where you can receive 10 platinum recruitment tickets by logging in any 10 days, which of course, beautiful. That's a free 10 pull on any banner that you want. Future updates will also feature login events offering platinum recruitment tickets, life stones, and more special login rewards and activities exclusive to the EN version. So I'm very glad that they're giving us rewards, especially exclusive to us, since they are trying to catch us up to JP, which is really cool. This is actually very, very, very important. The popularity contest event is going to launch in early April, and this is where you're going to, of course, show your support for your favorite characters. When you do this, or successful support will earn you generous quartz rewards. This is really cool. Now, the main thing about this popularity contest is that this is a little bit of a stretch, okay? We think this is going to be, of course, pick your favorite character. Woo, I support, you know, my Yuki, right? This is going to influence a banner in the future. These popularity contests influence a banner that will be in the game later on. So the memo that is supposed to be around the community is we pick the strongest characters available and we put them in the popularity contest. That allows us to get a really busted banner that has no duds, that has all really good characters, and everybody wins. This is the only thing that's very important to know. I probably will be making its own video when it's time to do the popularity contest, but the popularity contest is really just making a whole banner filled with everybody's favorite character, right? And this is going to be server wide. So if I say everybody, let's vote for like Saika SS2, let's vote for Yingsha SS1, let's vote for Mua, let's vote for, I don't know, Yuina swimsuit, all these really strong characters, we're gonna get later down the line those characters on a banner, all of them. And that's a really strong thing to have, especially to help out a bunch of different players. So this is very exciting to see. And then lastly, of course, the Angel Beats collaboration event. They are still working on it. They're even trying to accelerate its process or the development. That way they're able to get it done as fast as possible, and then we can finally get them. I still worry or wonder a little bit about this, just because we do know that they have 2 separate versions of this Angel Beats collab, or now there's 3 at this point. I do wonder if they're going to give us 2 of those sets of characters, because it's supposed to be Yuri and Kanade in the first version of it, and then I think there's a second Kanade that comes after. I don't know if there's a second Yuri, but I wonder if they're going to combine banners or how they're going to do this, because they are going to be, at this point in time, very outdated compared to the characters that we have currently. So I really do wonder how they're going to do this, but because this is such an important banner, this is such an important event, I'm pretty sure they're working on a way to not screw this up. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it for the localization updates. I think this was pretty cool to see that they're adding a bunch of this stuff, and also they're keeping us updated on what they're doing. I think the best thing a company can do, or the best thing a game can do, is to make sure that their community is basically transparent. Their announcements are allowing us to know what's going on and how they're thinking of doing things. This is really good for them. This is really good for us. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one, and peace.